I've decided to officially DNF The Striker. Honestly, I never thought that I would ever DNF an Anna Wang book. I love all of her books, with an exception of King of Sloth. Thinking about it now, I feel like I should have DNF'd that one as well. But I'm gonna be using her two other books to explain why. Now, if we compare The Striker to Twisted Lies, this book is about 25 pages less than The Striker, but there was always something happening here. So this book, there's a justification as to why this book was long. There was always something happening. There was a stalker, and there's fake dating, and there's all these things that are happening, and all of the events that were happening in this book revolved around the plot. This, I feel like we lost the plot like in the middle of the book. Now, if we compare The Striker to Twisted Love is very short. Okay, it was like 340 pages. There was a lot happening in this book, and it's really, really short. It was very straight to the point. This book could have been this long. This book could have been this long because there was so much happening. So there was really two ways that Anna Wang could have gone, with this book. She could have made it this short, and it would have been absolutely amazing. She could have cut like 200 pages off this book, and it would have been like Twisted Love. Or she could have kept the length but given us more. I was just like reading a bunch of nothing, and I just can't do it anymore. So this book, I literally stopped at page 388. I was like, okay, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Literally, there is about 200 pages left to this book, but I don't think that I can continue reading nothing for 200 more pages. I don't relate to Scarlett at all. If anything, Scarlett is very bland and very, I want to say, whiny. Granted, I understand she had an accident, it ruined her career, it ended her career as a ballerina. I get it. And Asher Donovan is a babe. He's the greenest of greenest flags. But honestly, I have no idea why he fell for her. The beginning of the book was really, really great. It started off solid. We had established the plot of what the book is going to be about, but then somewhere along, as I started reading, we just kind of lost track of that, and it kind of became of like, are we gonna tell Vincent? Are we not gonna tell Vincent? Are we gonna tell Vincent? Are we not gonna tell Vincent? Like, there was just like a lot of back and forth about telling Vincent that they're dating, and I don't know, it just got really boring, and the spice was not really giving. I don't know. I just really don't like it, and maybe I'll come back to it, but right now I will be putting this book down and picking up the actual book that I wanted to read but set aside for this. Everybody kept talking about the mirror scene, and I read the mirror scene, and it really, like, what about it? What was so hot about it? There was nothing hot about it. I'm sorry. If anything, King of Wrath, that one scene in the bedroom when he was doing whatever he was doing to Vivian in front of the mirror, gave more than what he was doing in front of the mirror. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is just, I wanted to love this book so bad, so much, but I just can't. However, I do want to know your thoughts as well. So definitely let me know in the comments what you think about this book, and maybe I'll read it again later on, but for now I just have to put the book down.